What up, y'all? It's Malik. Solar Instinct is the brand. Let's get into it, man. This message, man, I gotta talk about these type of messages because these type of messages need to keep going out because people get too comfortable. People get too comfortable. You have to shake up the foundation sometimes. But hell is knocking at some of you people's doors, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hell is knocking at some of you people's doors, bro. You know, hell is knocking, man. Especially in 2026, a lot of you people who follow God and most of you people who not really trying, who not really giving God your all, you just in a state of just in a dry, stagnated state. And most of you people, bro, hell is knocking at your door, bro. Most of you people got to get it right, bro. Honestly. Hell is knocking on a lot of you people's doors, bro. Seriously. And and I pray that y'all get it right. I pray that y'all get it right because hell is not something that needs to be taken lightly. No, 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 no. Hell is a serious thing. Hell is a real place. Hell is a real place. And I pray that y'all get it right, man. Y'all, there's people out there who are too intertwined. They too intertwined into the ways of the world. They too intertwined to different trends, different religions, different this, different that. Bro, hell is knocking on the doors, man. Hell is knocking on most of you people's doors, bro. You need to get it right, man. A lot of you people don't have a real relationship with the God of Israel. A lot of you people don't really know God. A lot of you people don't really, try your best to obey him, even though it's hard. A lot of you a lot of you people don't try your best to obey him. Oh, you know, a lot of you people don't really care about obeying God and you ignoring God. Well, hell is knocking on a lot of you people's doors. You know, a lot of people want to ignore God. A lot of people want to, you know, don't want to do what God is calling them to do. You feel me? Oh yeah, hell is knocking on a lot of you people's doors, man. And I pray you get it right. Because do you know what goes on in hell? Let me refresh y'all memory. People get tormented by demon creatures and all types of demonic creatures down there. And not only that, the lake of fire is waiting for a lot of people. The lake of fire is waiting for a lot of people that are alive right now. I ain't gonna lie. People, alright, you don't want to follow God. You don't want to obey him. Well, hell's knocking on a lot of you people's door. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the lake of fire is waiting for a lot of people, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's waiting for a lot of people who don't take this stuff serious. I was one of them back then. I was one of them back then who almost saw that side of life. Who almost saw hell. I was one of those people who almost saw hell. I'm not gonna lie. See, I'm honest. I was one of those people who almost saw hell when I was stagnated. And I don't want y'all to see hell. This is why I'm making this message. Right? A lot of you people are stagnated. A lot of you people don't want a real relationship with God. A lot of you people are continuously, not just once. Once is like, but continuously? Oh, yeah. You might be cooked. Literally. You might be cooked. The lake of fire is waiting for a lot of people. It's waiting for a lot of people that is walking this earth right now. Because they don't want to obey God. God is calling them. They continuously rejecting God. They pushing the call to the side. They not really they don't have an interest in God. They have more of an interest to the world than to God. Oh yeah, a lot of hell is knocking on a lot of you people's door, bro. Hell is knocking, man. The lake of fire is waiting for a lot of people, bro. You know, it's waiting for a lot of people, bro. The lake of fire is waiting for a lot of cowards. The lake of fire is waiting for, uh, um, I forgot what the list was, but I still remember it was coward and definitely. I'm gonna put the scripture up. I'm definitely gonna put that scripture up on the cover, but I got a bad memory, so but yeah, man, seriously though, a lot God be warning a lot of you people continuously. Even if you're watching this message right now, and I'm probably your 10th warning. Hey, bro, stop ignoring the God of Israel, bro. If you're one of them people, stop ignoring the God of Israel, man. Stop ignoring him. Because when you keep on ignoring him, hell starts knocking, man. I'm trying to tell you. When you keep on ignoring him, hell starts knocking, man. It starts knocking for real. You know? And you don't want to be one of those people who God gave countless of warnings to, plethora of warnings to. You don't want to be that person who God gave countless of warnings to, and then now you died. Now you on the in the spirit realm, and God is telling you, I gave you countless of warnings. I gave you countless of warnings through my people, through my leaders, through my all types of people that I used to try to reach you, but you didn't listen. So depart from me. I never knew you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hell is knocking on a lot of you people's door, man. And I pray that you get it right. I pray that you get it right. I pray that you get your heart posture right. I pray that you get your spirit right with God. I pray that you get your spiritual life with God right. I pray that you get your walk with God in order. If you're one of those people like me back then who were stagnated, who 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 thought we was following God, but we really was stagnated, not bearing no fruit. If you're one of those people, get it right, bro. I understand because I was there before, and I was about to get cursed myself. So I understand how important it is. You know, if you're one of those people who in the kingdom you're not bearing much fruit and you stagnated, oh, bro, you better get up and make something happen. Not gonna lie to you. You better get up and make something happen. I was there before, and I had to get up and make something happen. I had to get up and bear fruit. I had to get up and really start seeking God and really just put away the shenanigans. You feel me? I was there like you. I was there like you. I was in the place where I was stagnated. Where I didn't take I thought I was taking God serious, but I wasn't because I wasn't bearing fruit. You feel me? Don't let it get to that. Learn from my mistakes. Don't let it get to that. And I almost learned the hard way. And I pray that y'all get it right in the spiritual fruit aspect where you bearing fruit. Get it right, bro. Get up and make something happen. Seek God. Fast and pray. Get into his presence. Do his will. I had to get up and make something happen when God showed up to me telling me I'm stagnated. Or just telling me to take him serious. You feel me? Like this stuff serious, bro. Hell is knocking on a lot of you people's doors, bro. It is, bro. It is. You know? I might get some people who watch this message, you might not watch all the way through because you scared or something. But really hear this message, bro. If you're one of those people who hell is knocking on your door, hey, bro, get it right. Get it right with the God of Israel, bro. And don't get it right just because you don't want to go to hell. Get it right because you really want to have a real relationship with the God of Israel, not because you don't want to go to hell. I mean, nobody wants to go to hell, but you can't come from a place of just trying to use God. You feel me? When I was in that place of being stagnated, I didn't want to use God because God was showing me if I didn't take him serious, I was gonna be cursed with a curse and end up in hell. I wasn't in the even back then. I wasn't even in the business of once God told me that I'm like, oh, let me use him to get. No, bro. Once he told me that, I got up and made something happen. I got up and made something happen. Why? Because I know it's bigger than me. So I pray, man. A lot of you people, man, hell is knocking on your door. Hell is knocking. And let this message be a warning, bro. Because y'all be taking the world serious. Y'all be taking the worldly friends serious, but you never take God serious. You never take the God of Israel serious. Most of y'all be running from God. Most of y'all be literally running away from God. Crazy. Crazy, man. You know? I'm not judging you, but God, you know how God takes that stuff. When you run away, he shows up and he shows up mad. You know? And I pray that y'all really get your stuff together. The people watching me, the people that watch me daily or every 2 days when I upload, right? Get your stuff together, man. Really build a real relationship with the God of Israel. Really just spend your time with him. Really do his will. Really do what he's calling you to do. I'm doing what he's calling me to do. He called me to be, I can't tell you what he called me to be, but because it's not important to y'all, but I'm doing what God called me to do, bro. You know, to help y'all, man. You know, and I just pray that y'all get this stuff right, man. Because the God of Israel don't be playing. We see it through the word. God doesn't play, bro. You know, he doesn't play. So either you're in the kingdom or you not. You either following God or you either following the God of Israel or you following Satan, bro. It's up to you, bro. But it's crazy because, man, hell is a scary place. Hell is a scary place. It really is, bro. And I don't want y'all to end up there. This is why I'm doing this type of message to shake up, because I don't want my peoples that follow me and subscribe to me, right? Even if it's a very small portion. I don't want y'all to get comfortable. You know, I don't want y'all to get comfortable, bro. Like, you know, comfortability is deadly, bro. When it's too comfortable, it's deadly, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So I pray that y'all really lock in. I pray that y'all really lock in. And y'all start seeking God for yourselves. And that y'all start seeking the God of Israel for yourselves. That y'all start building brick by brick a relationship with the God of Israel. That y'all start building and doing his will. And repenting of your sin. And worshiping him. Right? Right, man? God is a spirit. For those who worship God must worship him in spirit and in truth. Right? I just pray that this message reach y'all, man, because hell is knocking. Hell is knocking. And you know, hell is knocking, man. How can I say it, man? Hell is knocking. And I pray that y'all get it right. Even my followers, man. Y'all gotta just lock in, man. I know that even all the people that watch me, everybody's not on the same level. You know? Some people who watch me, you either slacking in this area or that area, man. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in, man. Lock in with God. Lock in with your fasting and praying. Lock in with spending time in God's presence. Lock in and spending time reading His Word. Lock in and spending time doing His will. Hell yeah. His will is so important, man. So important. And y'all see, I be talking about His will all the time, man. Because the church has forgotten about the will. The church has forgotten about the will, man. Have you noticed? The church don't even preach about the will of God. Mm-mm. They preaching about faith, which is important, right? Hell yeah. They preaching about faith, and most importantly, they be preaching about the prosperity, prosperity and the money and all that. If you notice, they never talk about the will of God being done. They never do. And if they do, it's probably very limited. But they never talk about the will of God constantly. Over here, we talk about the will of God constantly because that's what's important. That's what's important. That's what's important to me, and that's what's important to God. God is all about His will being done. And if God is about His will being done, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to be all about God's will being done because that's where my heart is at. It's single. It's single for God. If God if God is all about His will being done, what do you think I'm going to be about? His will being done. Because that's what He's about. And I feel like that's what people are really forgetting about, right? And this is why hell is knocking a lot of you people's door because you have forgotten about the will. You have forgotten about spending time with God. You have forgotten about really bearing fruit. You have forgotten about building a relationship with the God of Israel. You have forgotten all these essential things. You know, you have forgotten all these essential things. You have forgotten about uh, um, spending time in God's presence. You feel me? These are the things that people forgotten about. Studying to show they self-approve, right? But hell is knocking a lot of you people's door, man, because a lot of you people reject God for many years. A lot of you people don't want nothing to do with God for many years. A lot of you people don't want to bear fruit. A lot of you people really reject God, like really do. You know how there's people that reject God and they don't know they're rejecting God? Well, there's some people that reject God knowingly and they rejecting Him, man, and they don't want to follow Him. They want to follow the ways of the world. Well, hell is knocking. And I pray that y'all get it right. Let this message be a warning to y'all. Get it right, man. I got my heart right. I got my heart posture right. I don't got time to be playing with God, man. I try my best to please Him. I try my best to 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 be all about His will and getting His will done for my life, even though it's the hardest thing. Not gonna lie. I try my best to obey Him, even though that's the hardest thing. You know? I try my best to really just follow Him, man. You know? And God sees that and He's very proud of me. And I want God to be proud of y'all, the people watching. But hell is knocking on a lot of you people's door, man. You got to get it right, man. You got to get it right. You got to get it right with the God of Israel. You can't be playing with the God of Israel. You can't be playing with them, man. This is not pagan. This is not pagan Christianity. This is not pagan. This is nothing pagan. Get your heart right with the God of Israel, bro. Cause it's serious. You don't know what day your day. You don't know what day is your last. You know. For most people that continuously reject God for many years, you don't know what day is your last day. And when your last day happens, and let's say you didn't get your heart right, and you didn't care to, or you didn't care to follow the God of Israel, just know, them demons are dragging, them demons are dragging souls straight to hell. The ones that reject God for many years, oh yeah, it's real. Them people that rejected God for many years, and let's say they died, A lot of them are getting dragged to hell as we speak. Because why? They rejected God. They rejected the God of Israel for many years. And they played. You know? Hell was knocking. And they paid the ultimate price. Because they didn't want to get it right. You know? But it's your choice. You got free will. Hey, man. Folks got free will down here. You feel me? Folks got free will down here. So, hey, man. You know, hell is knocking. I can only say so much to you. Let this message be a warning. You know? Get it right, bro. Get it right, man. Seriously. Because, excuse me. Because hell is like, it's not a game, bro. It's a real place of people getting tormented day and night forever. Forever. There's no breaks to it. It's forever. There's people in the lake of fire right now, you know, burning forever. Hey, it's reality, man. There's people in hell burning right now. There's people getting tormented by demons, getting they arm ripped off and all types of stuff, man. You know, it's real, bro. It's real. This stuff not a game. You know, this is why I'm warning y'all. You know, this is why I'm warning y'all, bro. Seriously. This is why I'm warning y'all, bro. Like, this stuff is real, bro. Seriously. This stuff is real. Excuse me. This stuff is real, man. But, yeah, man, hell is knocking, man. And I pray that y'all get it right with the God of Israel, man. I pray that y'all build a relationship with him. I pray that y'all do his will, man. Really get back into doing his will. Really get back into really building a relationship with God for the people that, you know, fell by the wayside, you know. Really get back into really repenting, fasting and praying, all spending time in his presence. All this stuff is serious, man. Seriously. But it's Malik. Soul Rain stands the brand. Y'all be cool, man. I got short stories. I got spiritual art. I got audio messages. I got the poetry page. 2 albums, 2 poetry, spoken word albums out. I got a book coming. You know, we cooking, man. We cooking, man, for the God of Israel. But y'all be cool, man. Much love, man. And hell is knocking. Y'all get your, hey, bro, get your stuff in order, man. Get your stuff right, man. Get it right with the God of Israel, bro. You don't know what days you'll last. You know? Get it right, man. While you still got a chance. Get it right with the God of Israel, man. Because hell could be knocking on your door until you get it right. But y'all be cool.